My name is Jack. I grew up Mormon. I was very devout. I loved it, and I thought it was the best thing there was. When I got to be 16 or 17, I started having these feelings, these butterflies in your stomach, you know, everything that comes with having a crush. I didn't know what to do with those feelings because of my beliefs as a Mormon on homosexuality. And I would go to bed every night and pray that I would just stop feeling these feelings. I would ask friends, you know, what am I supposed to do? I think I'm bi. And they'd say, oh, well, just flip a rubber band on your wrist every time you have those feelings, and just stop thinking about it, or go to the bishop and talk with him about it. He'll know what to say. And these feelings, after several years, they weren't going away, and I didn't really know what to do with that. And I really had a lot of hatred for myself at that time. One of the most beautiful things about a person is who they love and how they love. And I decided I would never want to deny myself any intimacy or connection or attraction or just everything that comes with love. I deserved better, and I thought God wanted me to have better as well. So that was my first time that I really stepped out of Mormonism. People in my ward who up until that point had adored me and told me that I was really going somewhere. Suddenly I would walk down the streets and they would bring their kids in while I would walk down the streets, and people that I've been close to would stop talking to me. It was more emotionally traumatic than I expected it to be, and I decided that I could not associate myself with an organization that would permit or instill such behavior. I was out as a lesbian for about a year and a half, and this really opened up my world view. I got to learn about a lot more different kinds of people. And one of these things that I learned about was transgenderism. When I was in Young Women's, it always kind of felt wrong, like something was different. I always kind of wanted to be a guy. In fact, when I was really young, I thought I was going to be growing up to be a full-grown man. And I remember going into puberty and wanting facial hair and feeling awkward in my body. I went to a Halloween party dressed up as a guy because I kind of was like, well, I don't know how I'm feeling about my gender right now. I'm feeling really confused, and I'm starting to think that I might be transgender. So for Halloween, I thought this is a good excuse to dress up as a guy. So I did, and I completely didn't pull it off at all. And this other trans guy was at a Halloween party, and I saw him, and he was a trans man, so he wasn't dressed up as a guy, he was just dressed up as he normally would be as a man. And he passed, and I just remember looking at him and feeling this feeling that I had never felt before, this pit in the bottom of my belly. I remember thinking, he will have something that I will always want, but I will never have. This really got me thinking. My gender I felt inside and my birth sex, the body that I was born with, differed. And that really made me think, what am I going to do now? You know, what is my life going to be like? And how am I going to transition? Am I going to transition? Is this something that I am going to go through? And so when I finally did start making a transition to get my body to match who I was inside, then I started feeling more rest and at peace. I decided that, again, I deserved to live as the person that I was, along with the person that I loved. I've been taking hormones for a year and living as a man for over a year now. And I wake up every morning and I feel whole and I feel like myself. And it's such a beautiful feeling. Every morning when I would wake up when I was Mormon, I would want to kill myself. When I went to bed as Mormon, I would want to kill myself. But I was told I was happy because I was being righteous. I was so incredibly unhappy. I would pace for nights, for hours every night up until the early morning. Now I wake up and I don't want to kill myself. And that alone is just good enough for me, you know. But even better, I wake up every morning as the man I am, as the person I am, next to the woman that I love. And I could not be happier. My name is Jack. I am a father to my kitten, and I'm a life companion, I'm transgender, I'm an atheist, and I'm an ex-Mormon.